Hey everybody, so I got a call today from a friend of mine who got a prompt on his computer saying that he had all these infections and everything else, and it said you need to call Microsoft support to get help and to remove the infection. And so I thought, because a couple months ago we called QuickBooks, that we would call, and I'm 99.9% sure this is not really Microsoft, even though it said Microsoft support. We're going to give them a call. Now, what I did before this is I have an iPhone. I went to phone settings and turned off my caller ID because I don't want to be called and harassed by them. But let's see what happens when we call them and what they really want me to do. So we'll give them a call at their 800 number. One ringy dingy.
Thank you for calling support. Your call has been connected with Xavier. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I got a pop-up on my screen that says I'm infected.
Oh, no!
And it said to call you.
Okay, sir, may I know what were you doing onto the computer when you got this message?
I was just surfing the internet and it popped up and it said I had some infection, even though I have antivirus running. I've got Defender running. How did I get this?
I don't know.
Okay, alright. Alright, sir, there could be a possibility that you may have clicked somewhere due to which your computer got infected, but what I'll do for you, I will go ahead and give you some commands on your computer through which you can check your computer securities right away. Okay?
And who are you with?
Sir, we work for the support team. May I know the make and the brand of your computer? Is it Hewlett-Packard, Dell, or Samsung?
It's a Hewlett-Packard.
What is the brand of your device?
It's a Hewlett-Packard.
I'm sorry?
It's a Hewlett-Packard. HP.
Alright. Okay. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll give you some commands, okay? For that, I want you to have a look at your computer keyboard.
Okay. Okay.
Now, to the bottom left corner of your computer keyboard, you would see a window key, which looks like a flag and has four squares in it. Can you see it?
Yeah, I got my Windows key.
Okay. Perfect. With one finger, press and hold the window key. And while holding down the window key, press and hold the alphabet R as in Romeo. Press it, hold it, and release it, and you would see a run box popping up onto your computer screen.
Yes, I've got my run box.
Okay, does it say anything? Okay, is there anything in the run box, or is it empty?
It's empty.
Okay, alright. So what I'll do, I'll give you some commands, and I'll repeat the command phonetically for you.
Okay.
Right? It is M as in major.
Okay.
S as in Sam. C as in Charlie. O as in Oscar. N as in November. F as in Fox. I as in Indigo. And then G as in Golf.
MS config.
Yes, and for the records, may I know your name? Your first and last name?
It's Balake.
I'm sorry, what?
Balake
And your first name?
is Robert.
Robert Balake.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I wanted to hit on OK for me.
Okay. It opens system configuration.
And let me know what you see.
System
Now,
configuration.
you would see general boot services in the system.
Yes,
You may see general boot of services. Is that right?
that is correct.
I want you to hit on services.
Okay.
Now, once you hit on services, you would see the list of securities that you have on your computer.
Yes. There's a lot of
Right? It
things.
would be several names. Now, if you could see the manufacturer, that is Microsoft Corporation.
Yes.
And now, if we look at the status, okay? Now, are there any securities which are stopped by any chance?
There's probably 100 things that are stopped.
How can you be so sure? Like, did you check it already?
It says stopped. You wanted me to check on what's stopped, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you give me the numbers of how many securities are stopped?
What do you mean, how many securities? I see all sorts of things. How do I know if it's a security?
Okay.
You are breaking up. What did you say?
Do you have any other computer in your home?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, what I wanted to do, let's try to go ahead and activate these securities. Under the same box, can you see it says Enable All?
Yes.
I want you to click on that and see your stop security should be working.
Which stopped security? Which service?
The number of services that you told me are stopped. You told me there are so many services, right?
Yes, okay. Which one do you want me to turn on? Because I don't need them all, do I?
No, just hit on Enable All. Just hit on Enable All button.
Okay.
Now, are the soft securities working?
Some of them are. Some of them are still stopped. What does that mean?
Sir, okay. If it is not happening, sir, with your permission, I need to take the access off your computer.
Okay.
And you and I, we both can have a look at this together.
Okay, so you'll help me fix it?
And what do you do for a living, sir?
What do I do for What do I do for a living? I'm a student.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm a student.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Now do one thing. Do the Windows and R key for me.
Okay.
Now what do you see?
I see that same run command, the open.
Okay. Now there would be msconfig written inside the box, right?
Correct.
I wanted to go ahead and delete that.
Okay.
Now type in www.
Okay.
Ultra Viewer. You want me to spell that out for you?
Ultra Viewer? No, I got it. Okay.
Give a dot sign and then give a dot sign and then type in net, Nancy Echo Tango net. And is this for the first time that you've seen this infection?
Yes.
And are you the only user for this computer?
Yes.
Else who use this computer?
Yes. And so if I'm infected, so if I've got a problem, why don't I just go download some antivirus software?
Well, you already told me that you got an antivirus. Which antivirus do you have?
Windows Defender. Okay, so I hit enter. I'm at Ulta Beauty, like a beauty supply store. So Ulta.com?
What did you type in?
www.ulta.com.
Ultra Viewer, sir.
I'm sorry?
Ultra Viewer. VIEWER.
Ulta Brewer?
V for victory. I'll spell it out for you. I for indigo.
Okay. So I've been told I'm not allowed. I'm told I should not let anybody remote control my computer unless I know them. How do I know that you're legitimate?
Sir, you gave us a call. We never called you.
Well, right, but I don't know. It just said to call Windows support. How do I know that you're actually Windows support? I don't know you. How do I know you?
The computer stops working, and when it is not able to help.
Okay, I'm gonna give my friend a call, who's an IT guy, and ask him if this is legitimate. Okay.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. All right. So he wasn't that fun to play with, but that's what they do. They try to remote control you. What happened with him, my buddy, is this took over his entire screen. Once it took over his entire screen, what we did is I had him hold down the power button, just shut down his entire computer, start it back up, and there were no infections. All this is a pop-up that happens on your browser. So he did that. We ran Windows Defender scan. We downloaded malware bytes. Everything was clean. So all it was a Windows pop-up and a scan. They fake an image to show that you're infected. They call, and what these guys want to do is remote control you. And once they remote control your computer, then they have access to install software, install malware, steal your private information. Maybe they take your PDF that has your tax return on it, whatever. They can really mess up your life. So whenever you get one of those pop-ups, do not call them. If you ever think you might need support from Microsoft, go to Microsoft's website, find a phone number, and call them. I'm not even sure if they list their phone numbers anymore. But better yet, get a hold of an IT guy. If you have a business and you run into this, call us at Colorado Computer Support. We can help you out. And we're at www.coloradosupport.com. And I hope you enjoyed this. So QuickBooks support, the fake ones are bad. Fake Windows support is horrible. Leave them alone. Call somebody that understands technology before you call these guys and ask for their help like my friend Thomas did. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.